Well, what up, YouTubers? I'm doing this video just to go through a couple things. A lot of you guys are starting off fresh with Wii modifications and stuff like that. Anything fine electronics, basically. Mods for the Wii require some pretty precision tools if you want to do it properly. Now, you can get away with doing stuff, buying the cheaper stuff and using it. It does work. I just wanted to show everybody what I use to do my Wii modifications with. As you can see, this is my small, tiny little spot of a thing I call a workbench. As you can see, like any avid Wii modder, I do have a couple spare pieces of things hanging around, dead motherboards and parts that I've scabbed off of drives and all sorts of good stuff there. And then of course I've got a couple more things down in there, and just extra parts. Parts, you can always use extra parts. So I just wanted to run through the basic stuff with you guys out there. What is the most important things for doing successful Wii modifications? One of the things by far is your soldering iron. Okay, now this is my little baby. I picked it up off of eBay. Extremely good price on this unit. It works very well, and the cool thing that I like about it is that it takes your generic Hakko tips. It's not a Hakko, it's called Kata. I ordered it out of China, but it's got, as you can see, it's got the a nice fine soldering iron that you can temperature control, as you can see there, and of course the tips are interchangeable. See, I've got a couple extra ones sitting down there. That's my used pile, or more than likely dead pile. I'll probably never use those again. But also on this iron, as you can see, it's also got the hot air rework station, which is a good investment. I've used it a lot, and it seems to be holding up not too bad. There's replacement parts and everything available for it. Okay, moving on. Show you some of my tips that I do have for the iron. I don't use this 0.8D too much. It's one that I've got. I've also got the T1, which is fairly good. It's still a little bit too big for what I like using on the Wii. The Wii's got really, it's actually quite a cheap board. Cheaper boards tend to not withstand heat very well. And when you got that, you've got to be really careful with your temperature. So what I've picked up is I've picked up these babies. I can't even remember what the name on these are, but they're the finest tip that I can find for the Hakko or the Kata irons. But they work really well. Moving on. Alright. As you can see, I've got some tape here, good old electrician's tape, double-sided tape for attaching mod chips. Works really good. It's the nice fat stuff, as you can see, so it works good, gives you nice cushioning. Just got a couple generic tools here. Knife, handy for doing lots of stuff. My 3-4 selections of screwdrivers. I've got a nice small flathead here, Phillips, a really small flathead, and my tri-wing. Those are definitely handy to have. You need the tri-wing to open the Wii case, and also you need a Phillips for sure. A couple rolls of my Kinar wire there. 30 gauge solid core is what the standard is out there. Flux pen. You must have a flux pen or something like it, flux paste. This stuff really is the key to doing proper soldering with any fine electronics. This is the stuff you need. So there's that. I've also got a couple different kinds of wick here.